Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to an all-new episode of Point of View. Today's show is packed, and we're talking about everything from ICE agents reportedly planning to wait at the Super Bowl, where Bad Bunny is set to perform, to Style Check, where we're breaking down some of the hottest looks fresh off the Saint Laurent runway at Paris Fashion Week. Later, we're back with Girlfriend's Guide, an unpopular opinion with today's co-host, Crystal and Ree. Welcome to the table, ladies.
Hello.
So come on in, join the discussion. You're watching POV. The Super Bowl is supposed to be about football, music, and unity. But this year, it's already stirring up controversy. Donald Trump's former campaign manager is making headlines after suggesting ICE agents could be waiting at the game. And he even took direct shots at Bad Bunny, calling his halftime performance shameful and not inclusive. Well, adding to that fact is that this will be Bad Bunny's only U.S. performance of the year. And suddenly the halftime show feels bigger than just music. So this is what's going on. They're going to be waiting at the Super Bowl. We haven't even got, first of all, how does he know what the performance looks like?
Yeah.
To even say what it is.
Yeah.
Has football season even started? Uh-oh.
Right.
Oh.
And then yes, it did.
Oh, okay. I knew I didn't know.
But it's like for him to, first of all, okay, I'm not going to say that part, but what they like is, football is not their type of thing that they like to go to. They like soccer and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So you're trying to be nasty when that's not even their first sport that they like. For him to try to do that. And it's like, if this is this man's first U.S. show, why would you even say that to him right now?
It's his only one.
The only one.
Because, he doesn't want to be here in the States and then, something happens.
And I mean, it's just appalling altogether because at the end of the day, let people live. I just feel like, the Trump administration and all of his little minions, they are just trying to send a message to all people that are not.
So if I'm sorry. So if fans now see the halftime show as political, does that ruin the Super Bowl experience or just reflect the reality of today's culture and society?
I think it does both.
Yeah, I think
both.
It's just too much. I think, first of all, you're bringing politics into something that, let's be quite honest, it's already political all on its own, right? Yeah. From the kneeling and all these different things.
Oh, my gosh.
Right? So now, I feel like this was a strategic move for them to use Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
I just feel it just doesn't sit well.
Yeah.
Just like you said, in their culture, football is actually soccer.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? We are the only country that uses the word football and we're throwing something.
Yeah.
So to even say, okay, Bad Bunny is going to headline, the Super Bowl, why?
Yeah. But I mean, now Bad Bunny is like a superstar amongst the Latino community. I think just everywhere. What does he have? How many millions of followers? 200 or something? Maybe I'm exaggerating a little, but it's not by much. Millions and millions of followers. So, I mean, to me, this can only benefit him because of the controversy. I don't think this is going to really cause him a problem.
Well, how can it benefit him, though?
Because of the controversy.
I don't think that it's a benefit, though, because at the end of the day, again, this is an American sport that you're bringing a superstar who in his own right is a superstar. Yeah. But this is not their sport. Yeah. So what is the point? What was there were so many other mega stars who, and it has nothing to really do, because he's Spanish or Latino or anything of that nature. Excuse me for using those terms, but there's so many others that you could have used. Why this one and why now? And we know, Captain Toupee is always going to be putting his nose in something. So you're going to now use this for your political game. Yeah. Come on.
And then that's sad because, if he's a superstar and, their culture or whatever, he deserves to be able to perform at something big such as the Super Bowl. Yeah. But it sucks that this comes with it for him.
Right. Honestly, I think he would have been happier performing at the World Cup over this.
Oh, you think?
Yes.
Okay.
That is big.
Yeah.
That's because every other country except for our little country uses football, soccer. That is the Super Bowl
Yeah.
of
Right.
the world.
Wow. Well, we are going to see. I mean, this is 2006. So apparently the Super Bowl, what do they call the football?
What?
I don't want to say the football coalition or the football group. The NFL. Oh, this is how much I don't know. The NFL,
gosh.
I mean, chose to bring him out. Chose to have him do the show.
It's too strategic for me.
Too strategic.
It's strategic.
Yeah.
It just doesn't fit. It's purposeful.
So it's just a setup.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Now a setup for Latinos to come out
Yes.
and then for them to, the ICE
Get
agent
separated
stuff.
from their freaking family.
That is
Yes.
terrible.
Because
right?
remember, at the end of the day, let's really talk about it. For every single person that they detain,
Yeah.
they make money. It's not a freebie. Every time someone goes to prison
Yeah,
in the United
that's
States,
right.
Yeah.
each person has a dollar value.
That's right.
Like
Yeah, and especially when it's privatized.
that part.
Yes. Well, now it's time to get into all things love, life, relationships, and everything in between. Let's get into Girlfriend's Guide.
Thank you.
Some men are getting bold with their pre-marriage requirements. One guy says he'll only marry a woman if her father pays for the wedding. He's looking for a soft life, honey, and trust fund vibes. But is this just following tradition or taking it way too far? Take a look.
It's your dad paying for the wedding. That's the only way you have a future with me. If your pops is not paying for the wedding, my DMs are closed. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do if your pops is not paying for the wedding. That means you come with too much baggage. I want a daddy that comes from a very soft life. I'm talking plush. And the only way for me to know that is if your pops is paying for the wedding. If your pops can't afford the wedding, that means he can't afford you. That means you about to be a liability to me. I won't allow that. So don't even come in this direction if your pops is not paying for the wedding. If so, we have a great future ahead of us.
You know those little troll people?
Oh,
Like, first of all, I'm so sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Triggering. Like, I know if your pops is not paying for the wedding, baby. Let's start with who are you and why?
Yeah.
And who would want to marry you anyway? You look like somebody picked you up outside of the Whole Foods begging for change, baby.
now
Like,
that's so sad.
come on, like, don't. Let's
But-
make this make sense
hold-
here.
I heard, in the old days that the
wife's family.
the wife's
family
family was
paid-
supposed to pay
No,
for
that
the
is
wedding.
true. But see, here's the thing. I don't think he's looking for a soft life woman. You're looking for a sugar mama.
That's what it sounds like to me.
You look,
Yeah.
you look
think so?
tired.
Yes.
You look, sir. You have a 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 10 o'clock
Yeah.
shadow on your face.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you're talking about.
So what if he
someone
was
paying-
dressed
He's
better
not
or
looking
look-
to add to
So what if
somebody
he was
at
dressed
all.
better or looked better, right? And that
Well-
same thing came out of a person who looks more appealing.
And
now.
he definitely
then-
would look like
right.
But I'm saying, how would you
But
feel?
see,
wouldn't look
if
any
you want a
better.
high value woman who has a father who adheres to that, then
don't
you
he
need
need
to
to be high
also
value?
you need to be there. You go.
But
You need to
that
be
doesn't
high
mean
value
he's not
too.
high value.
He's
before
not.
we get too far down the rabbit hole,
Go
I
ahead.
really think this is clickbait. I don't feel like this man feels like that. Nor do I feel like he is an ugly man just because he said something ugly. Now he's not my
just made
type. If I
himself
had
ugly.
He
one.
said
he's
something
not
ugly.
He made
Yes,
himself
yes.
ugly by saying something.
Exactly.
He did, but I'm not gonna lie. I wish that we can get back to, maybe thriving in the economy as people of color and just people, period, sending our daughters off because that is the way that it is supposed to be. You're supposed to be able to, I guess I'm thinking that the premise was back then that when you live with your father, he takes care of you. And so now the family was paying for the wedding because now you have the burden of taking care of her after that. So the least I can do is this goodbye.
Goodbye.
But I feel like
Other
his
cultures,
point.
it's different.
Yes, I do agree that I do think it's clickbait. I do think he's doing it for
I hope
views.
so.
I know he. You
Okay.
got to be. Okay. Anyway, but no, what you're saying is true. But I feel like now all of a sudden there's so many rules and standards to dating. There's so much to. Oh well, you have to bring this to the table. You have to bring that to the table. But what made you the total package?
Yeah.
And what do you bring to the table?
Yeah, you know
Because your mom is supposed to pay for, or your mom and dad is supposed to pay for something on the other side. I forgot what it was, but I know the the wife or bride pays for the wedding, but the groom's family pays for the
house or
something. It's one hand wash, the other wash the face.
My concern was after the wedding. What was his what does he do after that? Now, is he looking for the soft life?
Yes,
Is he looking for someone to, like you say, take care of him, make sure he's living life like he wants, or is he going to be the man after the wedding, and he's going to take care of this woman? Because I'm like, if he's looking for that kind of woman, he has to be able to take care of her and sustain that, or at least go the step up.
Well, I'd like to circle back to this gentleman in about 30 to 60 days and see where he is with this topic.
No, what I want to know is
maybe he'd have a million views.
I'm completely alarmed by the fact that he said, if your family is not paying for the wedding, my DM is closed. So that leads me to think, is that what's happening now? Are women jumping in the man's DM? Is that
we are the hunter? Now we are the hunter.
Like in pursuit? Like we ain't talking about like commenting on like a...
No. I'm talking about men have gone as far as trying to quote, well, in the lion's den, the woman is the one that hunts the food and the man is the one who controls the kingdom. And they're actually using these things as
wow. Who is the man around here? Are there any? This is very confusing.
Who raised y'all?
Yes.
Yeah, no one.
This is so sad.
The broke mamas.
Yes.
Oh my God.
The bitter moms.
Don't be the broke
The bitter moms who had a horrible experience in life raised these bitter boys.
Oh, well, Kanye said it. He said, hate a man, I can't say the word, get with hate a woman and make hate a kid. So must go for everything else.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we're taking a quick commercial break, but don't you go anywhere. When we come back, we're getting into Style Check, breaking down the stars who popped at the Saint Laurent fashion show during Paris Week. So, Paris Fashion Week. More discussion is coming right after this. Stay tuned. You're watching POV.
Hey, y'all. Sorry for that delay there. But we have a question for you guys at home. For those of you that are sticking with us on this quick commercial break on social media, that's where this break is at, okay? But the question is, would you rather be loved properly and broke together or rich with no emotional connection?
I don't want to have oh my God, I can't even get it out. I want to be loved properly, but with the money. I'm not picking one or the other.
Right.
I need some kind of money.
Well, if I had to choose one, I would honestly say I'd rather be loved properly and broke together rather than rich and no emotional connection. Because there's many women out there right now who you have it all, but you really have nothing.
Yeah.
You are sad, you're depressed, and yes, money can buy happiness, but can it buy internal happiness?
Yeah.
No.
Right.
I'd rather be happy with my man and we struggle together and come up together. Didn't say we're gonna be broke forever.
Yeah.
Right.
I ain't doing the broke for everything.
But we're gonna definitely figure this out, but we're gonna be happy.
But they didn't say the question wasn't broke on the rise. So what if you have to be broke until death do you part? Where you at then?
I will honor my vows until death do us part. Rich, poor, everything. It's just what it is.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah, but now they say love can't pay the bills. What you think about that?
Then I'm going to go to Tennessee like Ruth and Boaz, and we're going to pick grapes, and we're going to sit out there at the sunset and do how they did.
But now Boaz owned that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to go to the
Never mind.
Okay, but y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back to the show after this.
Welcome back. The stars stepped out at the Saint Laurent fashion show during Paris Fashion Week. And let's just say they did not disappoint. We've got our whiteboards ready and we're about to break down these looks and rate them from 1 to 10. Let's get into Style Check. First up, we have Tiana Taylor. Okay.
Listen.
That looks like
Hey,
Paris Fashion Week.
I'm giving her a 9. It's giving very much so rich baby mama with the big cell phone, with the antenna, with the Mercedes-Benz pulling up in front of an old school mansion. Like, I'm loving it.
Listen, I'm giving her a 9 too. We were right there together, honey. I love
Yes.
Tiana Taylor. She's very fashion forward. Like the way that
Yes.
she expresses herself. She's so beautiful. I don't know why I didn't give that other point, but I think it was because of the green, and I'm colorful too, but the green just
Really?
But it went together well. It looks nice.
I'm giving her an 8 only because I don't like how close the eyebrows is. And I'm not cracking because
That's the makeup artist.
I was gonna say the makeup artist
That's the
in
makeup
you.
artist.
Yeah, so it's like I don't like
makeup artist
the
in you.
makeup, but I love you, Tiana. If you can see this.
I gave her a 10 because I liked the colors. It totally reminded me of Paris Fashion Week, like what fashion like looks like.
Yeah.
And that's why I chose. I love the blue gloves. Like I really just like all the colors and how it's all put together.
Yeah, she looks beautiful.
Looks really put together very well. I love it. All right, next up. Now we haven't heard from her in a minute. Madonna. She have a new album coming out.
I can't really see
I can't
it.
see it.
a moment of silence.
Yeah, we're just gonna move on
You guys didn't
because
notice-
you're blending in too much.
The thing is that, y'all know me, and I try to keep it clean, but I'm also a conspiracy theorist, low key. And, to me, I don't know if Madonna is like a real life vampire or what's happening because she was looking way older and then she just kind of got young again.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I just get that she's sucking someone's blood.
OMG.
And so for that, the look will get a 6 because that's
I can't
the number
even.
for Satan, ain't it? The 6.
Oh my
Forgive me, Lord.
gosh.
I'm just playing.
Let's just keep
Let's
moving.
move on. We're going to go with Zoe Kravitz.
Oh Lord.
For Paris Fashion Week.
Zoe is beautiful.
I'm gonna give you a 3.
No.
It's just too much. It's giving the sweatsuit with. I just don't know.
Okay, I do like this combination, the color combo. I think Zoe is so beautiful. She's an effortless beauty, timeless beauty. She's Lenny Kravitz.
Okay, I saw the
Yeah,
Kravitz, but
come
she
on
not-
now.
I want-
Yeah.
She's pretty, yes.
Yeah,
She's
and
but
her
yeah,
mom
but
is the
no.
girl from I'm sorry for her mom. I remember the name, but the one from the Cosby Show, Denise.
Oh, Denise is her.
Yes.
Okay.
She
does
pretty,
look like-
yeah.
Come on now,
Looks like
beautiful
Denise.
girl.
I
She's
just
a
don't know
beautiful
who she
girl.
is.
This is
I don't know
not
who she
Tyra
is.
Banks. She's a beautiful girl. That outfit is not him. With
Yeah, I
that
just don't.
sweatsuit.
And then the hair is looking.
But I do think
Too
that
much.
Zoe Kravitz is
Yeah.
one of those people that can really almost wear anything.
not right now.
I think that. I think so.
Not this one.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not really feeling this at all. Mm-mm.
I just don't. It's just not. It's
Yeah.
just not for her body
No,
type.
no.
What body type, baby? There's
Right.
not much
We're
body.
gonna-
She's a stick. Never mind.
Coming up now, we have Keith Powers.
You gonna get us?
Oh, Keith look cute.
Okay.
10.
Okay,
Keith. Keith, you look real.
Okay,
nice.
I'll
You
give
look like
Keith
little
a
nice young man.
9.340.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give Keith a 7 because weren't we talking about the other day how they scanning the eyes at the Burlington Coat Factory where he got that jacket from?
Man.
Can we move on?
Sorry.
Just move to the next one.
all right. India Moore. And this is our last one. Now, I like it.
I do like the look. I like the look.
I'll give her a 9.
I love
It
the
went back
colors,
in the day.
Everything. She look good.
I like it.
I'm
It
giving
does-
her a 9 only and really only because I don't like those shoes.
It's so crazy.
I feel like it goes with that era, though.
Yeah.
I feel like is it the 90s that they were going for? Is
I
this
think-
what the
I
90s,
think
80s,
with the-
90s?
It looks like she's
Jacket,
walking
yes.
in New York to a coffee shop.
Yeah, she looks like a mob wife.
Yeah, she looks good.
I like it.
Her makeup
I'm
was
gonna give her a
beautiful,
9,
and I love her lips. The lips
Yeah.
are good.
Great job. Yay. Look at us. We did 1 through 10 today. I usually write words, so. Well, all right. We're moving on to our final segment of the day. Let's get into unpopular opinion. We took to X, formerly known as Twitter, the place where people share their unfiltered, if you want to call them truths, I would say opinions, to get your unpopular opinions on just about everything. You can go to Twitter, right? So now we're going to dive into and share, some people's thoughts. Here we go. First user, Miss Ray wrote her unpopular opinion. Busy days are the best days. At least you don't spend them drowning in overthinking.
That's
I
like,
agree.
I agree. But even when I lay down, I take that deep breath and really think about what I was sad about anyways.
I'm a believer that the devil plays with an idle mind.
He do.
And that's why I agree with what she said.
Yeah. I think I'm 60-40 with it. Because I had one of those days today where I had other things that I wanted to think about, but I kept moving, and so I couldn't think about them all. And so on one hand, that was good, but on the other hand, those are still things that I need to deal with and walk out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah, that was me too. Because I got up today, I started cleaning, I started doing everything to keep myself busy. And I remember when I was getting my clothes out the closet, I've been in a rush all day just to keep myself busy. But when I got in the closet, I was like, said out loud, I was like, I'm not okay. And it was just hitting like, you done ran all day, you're tired, but you're not okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shoot, I'm still not okay. So now I'm just tired and not okay.
You are okay. We're going to reverse that. You are in as well with your soul.
Coming in at number 2, we have Frey wrote, unpopular opinion. Part of good parenting is choosing not to have more kids than you can handle.
Clock that
agree.
T. Okay.
Super agree.
Now I wonder, is this a young man whose mama had too many kids?
Right.
You know, when people type anything, it's usually the emotion behind it.
Emotional.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I still agree with him, though.
Yeah.
I feel like it's irresponsible to have more than you can afford.
Yeah.
Yeah. My grandmother, she had 4 kids, and after I had my first kid, she told me don't have no more kids. Then when I had my second kid, she was like, please don't have no more kids. Now I got 3 kids, and she, you know, I'm like, she don't have to worry about me no more. But, you know, I'm just like, I get what she was saying. And, you know, even though it pushes us, you know, as parents and, you know, just to get more because you want to, you know, provide a quality of life for your children. But at the same time, it's like, dang, don't you? And I think what she was saying was, don't you want something for yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you're not stressed out and just trying to figure out how am I going to make this work? How am I going to take care of the kids? How am I going to keep them clothed? How am I going to have something for myself? Yeah,
Oof.
it's a lot. I'm stressed already. And I don't have any kids. Okay, Smile is free 44 says, unpopular opinion, social media needs to shut down for a year so people can go back to being themselves.
I love it.
I agree.
I love it.
Okay, so let me say, I'm going to give a 60-40, maybe even a 70-30.
Really?
Right, because
Okay.
here's the thing. Social media was a place that I'm all for entrepreneurship. It created a lot
That's
of
true.
Black, white, everybody entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
On the other end, it also created a lot of superficial people who play like they are entrepreneurs. That part is the 30% for me, where 30% says, okay, those people, you need to take a break.
Yeah.
The people who utilized it for the right way and did the right things with it, continue, because more than likely you already know how to separate yourself. You know how to disassociate because you've done it.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy because I can't even agree. Because literally, I've had a business for so long, 11 years, and I spend too much time on social media. So sometimes I wish that I would just wake up and no, that's a lie. Do not take my Instagram, God. You know what I'm saying? I wish they would shut down for a year, and then I could just be.
People can go back to, even in business
Yeah.
can go back to different, you know, regular traditional marketing, passing out cards, you know, relying on word of mouth, really just different things instead of getting one big influencer to come in and then you have an influx and, you know, I am sick of social media. You hear me? I'm sick
it's
of it. I said
tiring.
yesterday,
It's
I'm going to
exhausting.
go and make some cards, and I want to get back to handing out cards now that I'm back behind the chair, because I do not want to rely on my content, because when I was a successful stylist for 16 years, it is those cards and, you know, different promotions and word of mouth.
Word of
And
mouth.
now it's like you're in a rat race, and on
Yes.
social media, people are booking because things look good.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10,
Not
it is
good.
not what it is. I've driven all over the world, literally going to get services different times over the years from people that it looks like, oh my God, you gotta go to her. I'm talking about tracks falling out, you washing my hair with your mama dirty bath towel in your kitchen sink.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is what social media gets us.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I could totally use a break from it. I mean, it seems like as long as it's there, you have to like stay in.
Right.
But if they took it away, I mean, I think initially I'd probably be like, oh, but it's just like when we had, I hate to say like the pandemic. I mean, that was such a great time for me because, you know, you couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
You
And
had
you were
no
able to
choice.
finally think.
Do y'all remember life before social media?
Yes.
How more calm. Your nervous system felt.
You didn't have everybody didn't have access to everything.
No, exactly.
Even moderate social media, because when we just had MySpace, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't.
We weren't
MySpace
on
was
there
more-
all day. If you get one good picture during the day, you may post it tomorrow. It's no big thing.
Yeah.
You know, now you can't even get through a service without posting right then and there in real time, even though we know it's unsafe for me to be letting people know where I'm at.
Literally.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm having my own issues with posting.
Exactly.
I try to be on there posting. I just, I have other things.
But even still, think about how much you use your phone to just get this content. Even though you never post, that's like just stuck. No, still, it's just like, it's
what I
just
do.
stuck data inside of your mind.
That's true.
It's too much.
Yeah,
And
it
we're
is a
getting
lot.
so much radiation. Like, even think about back in the day how much people didn't have cancer. It wasn't like a regular thing. Now, every
Now
other
it's a
person
regular
got
my
cancer.
goodness.
It's from the phone. We walking around with a microwave to our ear all day.
all day.
All day.
All day.
Well,
All day.
I'm finna get a pager.
That's a pager. Well, they're doing a Nokia phone now, so.
Oh, Lord.
That's a wrap for today's episode. But before we go, we'll leave you with a quote. Greatness begins when you stop worrying about what others think. Thanks for hanging out with us on POV. And don't you forget, catch us Monday through Friday only on AFRO TV.